My name is Christer Bergqvist. I'm the Deputy CEO and CFO of Altris.
What does Altris do? What do you bring new on the market?
We develop sodium-ion batteries, so we develop salt-based batteries using only abundant raw material in our batteries. There's a couple of benefits. Primarily, we only use abundant raw materials. In addition to that, that means that we can localize our supply chain, only utilizing European sources, for example, building a battery in Europe. It's also cost efficient, so we can compete with lithium-ion batteries on a cost level. Our chemistry is safer than lithium-ion, so you can store it in your basement or on rooftops.
How did you start this startup?
This is a research-based company starting in Uppsala University back in 2015, and then from 2017 and onwards it's been a commercial journey in its own entity.
Who are the main shareholders today?
So currently it's a combination of our three co-founders that founded the company, and then a set of strategic investors including Northvolt, Energy, and then Molindo, which is a Swedish energy transition investor. As part of our financing round back in 2022, Northvolt came in as one of our major investors. In addition to that, we have developed a energy storage cell over the last 2 years for Northvolt specifically. That has now reached a level that it's commercially viable. It meets the demands of the market. So we're now looking to industrialize that battery with Northvolt.
What do you bring for Northvolt in addition to their proprietary technology?
So this is a completely new chemistry comparing to the lithium-ion products that they have focused on recently, right? So we help them create a new market going towards energy storage. We help them introduce a second chemistry that is sodium-ion batteries. So you can then build up your local supply chains in Europe if you produce in Europe, or even in North America if you decide to produce there. So with our product, Northvolt can now have a second generation type of product that goes into a different market.
What about their prior technology? Do they have raw materials in Europe, or where do they have to get?
So lithium-ion traditionally is a combination of a number of countries and regions that you source your material from. If you're into the battery industry, you know that China is a big player in supplying both equipment and raw materials. So not knowing the exact components of their lithium-ion products, but I would assume that it's a combination there.
So basically we can say that Altris is a startup that aims to help Europe and Northvolt in particular to get rid of the China dependency.
100%.
Tell me about your funding rounds so far.
To date, we've raised approximately 15 million US through our Series A round. That has helped us develop this cell together and for Northvolt. We're now taking the next step in our journey, where we will build our first pilot factory where we can produce our cathode material at scale. We can do more cell development resources in Uppsala, where we have our facility. So in order to do that, we're raising $50 million. That will take us to the stage where we can deploy larger gigafactory scale productions.
Can you disclose the investors?
Too early to tell. We're in the middle of fundraising, so give me another month or so and I'll be happy to disclose more.
But are they European, American?
It's primarily European investors that we are talking to.
But not only European?
Not only European.
No. Please tell me, how did you manage to raise the EIT Energy funding round?
So we got connected to EIT early, where we were part of their accelerator program, and as part of that we were introduced to the wider energy community. So they came in our seed stage, if I remember correctly, as a major investor, and have been, I would argue, instrumental in the journey since then, getting access to other European entities either within the EU or investors in the European region.
It seems that you in Sweden has something to do about batteries, energy. Why are you so obsessed about energy and batteries and clean energy?
I think it's a combination of an industrial heritage where Sweden has been very progressive in building successful industrial companies, with the need to move into green energy and having a lot of green energy resources. That combined has created this obsession of building large-scale green energy transition companies. So we're aspiring to be the next unicorn in that category.
Yeah, great. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.